Hi. After enjoying a bit of success last time with my DMG Game Boy, which I'm quite happy with the mod, it's turned out lovely. I've since then added the Clean Juice rechargeable battery pack, which has saved me a hell of a lot of money on AA batteries. I've decided to move on to another Game Boy in the same family, and I've found my old Game Boy Advance, full of all the dirt and abuse that it got when I was younger. Feels like it needs a bit of an upgrade, so I'm going to take him and put him in a nice new Retro 6 case, which I've already fitted again the rechargeable battery pack to, as you see at the bottom, USB-C. And I'm also going to be replacing the screen with an IPS one, and hopefully getting through this one without any accidents whatsoever. So let's see. So just as the same as with the previous Game Boy, Nintendo have used try-ring screws in the case. What we got, that's 4, 5, 6 in the case, and then crafty enough to hide one little crosshead in the battery compartment. So let's take those out. Not yellow. Very yellow. A bit of sunshine on there. Never mind, that's all getting replaced anyway. And it pops out lovely. So there's your Game Boy Advance. I mean, it's not that dirty. The speakers attracted a bit. For the rest of the machine, there's in relatively good shape. I'll give the volume dial a clean to stop any crackling. Clear the headphone socket out a little. Cartridge slot looks nice. Yeah, quite happy with how it is. I can clean that up, no sweat. Pop the other buttons out. These are going to be filthy, so yeah, you know, sorry in advance. Game Boy Advance. At the bottom of the D-pad has, yeah, here we go, look, abuse. It has had some abuse, so it does need a bit of TLC. Apparently my new case comes with everything I need, so I'm just going to pull that to one side, as I possibly won't need it again. You never know. That looks like the power switch. I've heard these get really gummy and need cleaning. The inside of it looks okay. It is very old. We'll see. I do need to take the screen out. I've been reliably informed the easiest way to do it is to twist. You can hear that ripping away. Twist the Game Boy to just loosen the glue. Once it's twisted, eventually it should just fold out of the case. I mean, I might be too forceful. Irrelevant really, I'm not using this case. So I could have just left the screen in it, I guess. But I just wanted to see. So next we remove the gasket. It's still very sticky. Let's put him over there with the screen. Possibly don't need you to again. So now that's all done. I've got my dirty original case there. And the inside of the new one, you can see lots of areas of the case need cutting away. Looking down at this, you've got all this area here, isn't there? There's a lip on the edge along there that needs coming away completely. All of that. The side looks okay there, but so it looks like all the trimming has to be done around there, the D-pad area. As you can see on this one. So that's the finish you're going for to be able to fit this screen in, because it's quite a large screen. So we can discard that now. We're done with him as well. Also, what you want to watch out for if you are modifying the original case is, and you're using the same IPS kit from Retro 6 that I am, is that the screen opening is actually larger on the new model. So you do have to widen it looking at lining them up predominantly down the bottom and from this side, the left hand edge, so that it's all right. The right hand side does need a bit of trim as well, but that's going to be difficult. And you know, spending 15 quid on a case is definitely worth it. If you've already spent the money on the screen, you've probably got 15 quid to chuck away on a case as well. I'd do that so that you don't risk damaging this if you potentially do need to use it again for anything else Game Boy repair related, I suppose. But just thought I'd bring that up before we start with the screen mod, as this opening is clearly bigger and I didn't notice until a few minutes ago. Right, so first things first, we're going to want to get the screen gasket in. It's got little cutouts in the bottom if you've got the original case still. There's no lugs to put this up against in there, so I'm just going to pop it in to the top corner. Make sure not to get rid of the punch out in the middle, because that's going to help me get it into position. It seems to cover the screen slightly. I don't know if I need to trim that. I'm not sure. Let me just check on that, because that doesn't look right to me. Cool, so I decided it'll be fine where it is. Well, I have anyway. I'm going to trust the kit, because it all came from the same place. So that's that. Next I have to drop the screen in. So that's the screen in. Sorry, I had to double check which way to put the screen in, because I don't really want to bodge it up. So then we put a spacer in this side, down there, just to keep it in position. And the other one goes along the edge there. But again, I'm assuming if it's the older case, the original case, sorry, where you've got the extra bit at the bottom. So I'm going to leave that piece out for now. Kill the camera and move on to the next bit, which I think is to put the ribbon cable in. Now move on to the ribbon cable. This bit might be a bit too fiddly to film because of how small it is. As you can see, this is your screen ribbon cable. It's got connectors on from both types of Game Boy. But what I need to do is solder cables to the L, R and select pads, if I can get in, just there. Yeah, they're really tiny. Grace my nails out. But yeah, I'm going to get them on there. Unfortunately, the kit came with 3 cables of the same colour, so the only way to differentiate is to, of course, to tie a knot in select, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter where L or R goes because it's only up or down brightness. So yeah, I think it's crucial to get selecting. So let's see if I can get this sorted, man. So I don't know how shaky this is going to be, but as you can see, I've got, not too brilliantly, but I've got my buttons soldered on. Just need to get them into place on the circuit board. Okay, again, just for show, because I can't really get this on camera, is I've got to solder the select button on the main PCB, and this is focusing onto, where has it gone? TP2, just in the centre here, just above the start and select buttons. So a shaky camera, but I've got to get one cable for the select onto TP2, so let's give that a shot. Now that I've got that in position, I have to connect the ribbon to the screen. Be very careful, because obviously these pads are so tiny, not to break anything. We drop the PCB in, just fold over the connector if I can. I had the worst luck with the tiny pin connector here for the screen. It looks like it's come away again, but it was an absolute nightmare to get that plugged in, which I now have. So I've stuck the remainder of that down with a bit of tape. Now I've got to, I'm sure there's something I need to put over the back of there, like a piece of foam nut. So that's in, and I'm going to try and solder the cables to the points on the PCB that it will not focus on, because it loves my mouse mat. On there, and one just there pop, because so I'll be back once I've got that all soldered on. Okay, so that's not too shabby. Got them on there nice, either side, one on the select button. So I think all we need to do now is to drop the rest of the parts in, reassemble, and see what we've got. Right, we should be all ready now, so let's get this screwed up. I'll start with the triggers, as I had a problem a minute ago. One of them popped out. Guess what you have to do then? You have to unscrew it all and start again. We'll get our Handheld Legends Clean Juice battery mod. Drop that in. Sneak peek. Right, what I'm going to do now is just clean the fingerprints off here, drop the glass in, and we should be ready to go. Now we've got that clean, I have a glass front to put in. Let's drop a game in. So, sneaking around here, we've still got my really bad knackered copy of Mega Man 04. In we go. Et voila! I think I can just turn... Can I turn the brightness up and down? I can. So holding select and pressing the right trigger decreases the brightness, and the left increases it. The quality of the IPS screen is beautiful. Almost pixel perfect, I'd say. Let's see where I left off when I was a kid. Obviously not very far on this one. Well, there we go. I mean, look at that. Can we get a really close up? It is very, very good. I'm rather happy with that. Wouldn't you say? So what I think of what to do next, so we have two Nintendo handhelds brought into the 21st century with a bit of modern trickery. Thanks a lot to Retro6 who sold me all the goods. They got together really easily, even for somebody with my limited abilities with the soldering iron. So anybody can try this. It's brilliant, and it brings your Game Boy back to life. Fantastic. Thank you very much for watching.